According to recent polls, a majority of Americans feel some sort of police reform needs to happen. But with House Democrats introducing their bill and Senate Republicans theirs, meeting in the middle now seems nearly impossible.
Well, I hope none of you are falling for this nonsense that somehow our Democratic colleagues would be disadvantaged by getting on the bill.
It was a showdown in the U.S. Senate.
Now, the Senate Republican Justice Act is lacking in substance and will not make the reforms needed to stop police brutality.
Senate Democrats refusing to sign on to the bill because they say they want more sweeping change than the Republican Justice Act calls for. For example, a provision that would hold officers liable to damages in lawsuits and other accountability measures. Republicans say they would have a chance to amend the bill if they would allow debate on it. But Democrats don't trust that promise.
But I, for one, do not intend to be played.
You gotta be kidding me.
Senator Tim Scott wrote the bill.
Because the who matters. They cannot allow this party to be seen as a party that reaches out to all communities in this nation.
He accused Democrats of punting on the issue until after the election and abusing what he calls their monopoly on black voters.
And no matter the loyalty of the people, the return they get will always continue to go down, because in monopolies, you start devaluing your customer.
Senator James Lankford co-sponsored the bill.
We were 4 votes short of opening debate to discuss it. Every single Republican voted for this, and a handful of Democrats, but the vast majority of Democrats actually said no. We don't want to debate this bill. We will only debate the Pelosi bill when it comes out of the House. Well, that's absurd.
Meanwhile, loved ones are burying victims of police-involved shootings. In Atlanta, Rayshard Brooks' family said their final goodbyes. He was shot after resisting arrest outside a Wendy's restaurant. But in Washington, stalemate and failure are the order of the day, with Lankford blaming Democrats for the Republican bill's failure.
We've been through this journey so many times where we'll see a black man be killed, and we'll all watch the footage, and the whole country rises up, and Congress starts debating, and then it stops. And it stops because of silly stuff like this.
The House is expected to pass its police reform bill today, but Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has already given it a thumbs down. In Washington, Jenna Browder, CBN News.